that.
Try this!
Ow! We're live.
Okay. Good evening and welcome to Jets News, and this is the year of Rewind in 1967. I'm Titus McKell.
And I'm Sherman Higgins. Today's sponsor, Gatorade. Rehydrate,
Replenish,
refuel. These were the world headlines last year.
Israel won the 6-day war against Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. The war lasted 5 days in early June.
On December 3rd, South African doctor Christian Barnard performed the world's first human-to-human heart transplant at Groote Hospital in Cape Town. We'll be able to talk to him in just a few minutes.
By the beginning of 1967, there were 490,000 American troops in South Vietnam, owing 850,000 from South Vietnam, South Korea, and other allies. At 8 a.m. on January 8th, helicopters were flying in a V formation, approached Ban Sac, a
What type
village.
of name is that?
Fire erupted against the invading soldiers, but in a few hours, Ban Sac was under American control. We have an American soldier in the war to talk to us soon.
Over to Oliver. He'll be interviewing Dr. Christian Barnard, and after that, an American soldier.
Whoever tries to...
Yo, losers, where's your ball? 2-on-1? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go.
Okay, fast, so you don't stand a chance.
Three-pointer. Stop. Yeah, stop. You just got your pinky on it. Please. Let's go. Check. Right now. Let's go. Give me the money. NBA was going to draft me, but I hurt my ankle last year, so... Yeah, okay, buddy boy. I'll take that. Oh, no. Tyler, get the rebound.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, we missed it.
We're still going to win, though. We're still going to win. Oh, I see. You're playing.
We won't even try.
Stop being the playing. Let's go. All right, it's halftime. It's 50 to 0.
Why don't you drink some of your cheat drink? Let me guess, more sugar? Please, you don't need
Gatorade,
sugar.
electrolytes. Get it right.
Oh.
Please, nothing can help you. We're the two best players in town. Right, T-Dog?
Yeah,
Don't need
dog.
much. Let's go. Bring it. Oh, my God. No way.
No.
Oh,
Wow, you hit him way up.
Let's go. I'm going to stuff you guys. Let's go, check.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, I'm going to stuff you. Oh! Oh, my God, Tito. He got you.
I know. Let's try it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my God, it's attacking!
Let's go.
We'll have a stiff after you win. Come and get him.
Let's go. Let's go. Set him up. Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Let me break those ankles. Let me break them. Oh. 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 Save it. Shoot it. No. Oh, no. Out of bounds. It's your ball.
Yeah, but
Come on through. You shoot like Shaquille O'Neal. You'd never make that.
Wow.
He won. Yeah.
Gatorade? He beat us.
Why don't you try some Gatorade?
Gatorade?
Gatorade. Give some to your friend.
Man,
here.
it's orange.
It's so live!
Me too!
Oh!
Get to my neck!
Yeah, let's go!
That drink is awesome!
Gatorade! Thanks, Sherman. Before I introduce our lovely guest, a few words. Gatorade. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. I am here with Dr. Barnard, and let me tell you, this is one smart man. It is an honor to finally meet you, sir.
Gee, thanks. I've been a big fan of your show.
What was it like to hold a human heart?
It was really different and strange. But I'll do it again in a heartbeat. To save someone's life, of course.
You're hilarious, Doc. How did you know that this was going to work?
I honestly didn't know it was gonna work. It was just trial and error, and then I was just happy to save someone's life.
I'm afraid that's all we have time for with Dr. Bernard. Thank you.
Thank you.
Go save some more lives. Later, after the break, I will be interviewing a war veteran, John McCain. And don't forget, folks, Gatorade! Welcome back. I'm here with Vietnam veteran John McCain. First of all, let's thank Gatorade for sponsoring this news broadcast. Did you drink any Gatorade while you were in the prison?
Well, let's see.
Bro,
I think
this script.
I drank Gatorade almost every day.
What should have been, first of all, John McCain spent 5.5 years in Hoa Loa prison. And for all that, I would like to say thank you for all that you have done. What was it like to get locked up for so long?
It was different. I mean, they offered me early release, but I didn't take it because I didn't want to start any propaganda.
Did your fellow troops treat you different when you got back home?
No, they treated me the same. People disappear all the time. It's just a part of the job.
What did you go through when you were in captivity?
I was shot down and seriously injured, and I was almost tortured every day.
What do you want to do with your life now it's over?
I would like to become a senator one day.
Thank you. And once again, it was a pleasure.
Titus! You broke my glasses. I can't see without them. What were you thinking?
It's your fault you tripped,
What are you
clumsy.
talking about? Oh, sorry. In sports this year, the first ever Super Bowl was held in Los Angeles, and the Green Bay Packers made history by beating the Kansas City Chiefs by a final score of 35-10.
The MVP of this blowout was QB Bart Starr. He threw for 250 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I guess you could say he's a star. This year's World Series was won by the St. Louis Cardinals. They beat the Red Sox 4-3 in this fall classic.
The MVP being starting pitcher Bob Gibson finished the series with 3 wins and no losses. In basketball this year, the Philadelphia 76ers were crowned the 1967 NBA champions. They defeated the San Francisco Warriors 4-2.
The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Montreal Canadiens 4-2 in 6 games. The Stanley Cup MVP was star center Dave Keon.
He had 3 goals and 5 assists in the 6 games. Laws in government this past year, the Age Discrimination in Employment Act of 1967 protects employees 40 years of age and older.
It protects them from being discriminated because of their age, so they cannot be discriminated in hiring, promotion, discharge, or compensation. This act is enforced by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission.
A controversial topic last year was when General William Westmoreland, senior U.S. commander in South Vietnam, caused problems when they said that the enemy had gained support in the United States. That gives him hope that he can win politically, that what he cannot win military.
This sparked a lot of criticism about the war and why we were even in it at all.
Human interest last year included a big year in music.
The first Smithsonian Folk Festivals held for emerging jazz bands.
Entertainment and interesting facts last year included that the first Big Mac and Twix were invented in 1967.
The United States and Russia signed a treaty not to nuke the moon.
The largest emerald was found 858 carats, which was $429,000.
The first woman ran the Boston Marathon, but was physically taken out of the race by an official who was not very happy with her. Gatorade was first sold and used in 1967. A special heartwarming thanks to Gatorade, our sponsor.